Good morning, students. We have completed the oscillation chapter. I have taken all the theory as well as the numericals. That numericals which is given behind the textbook. You can go through all the videos for solve the numericals, and I have shared some notes also. You can copy that notes. So the in the 11th standard, we'll start the next chapter, that is electrostatics. In 11th standard, we have you have studied the Gauss's law. Here we will see the applications of Gauss's law first. That is, the first article is applications of Gauss's law. That the law statement, I'll just recall. You must remember this or go through the 11th standard books. That phi is equal to, that is total flux is equal to Q upon epsilon 0. That is the charge per unit permittivity. That is equal to intensity of the electric field over the small surface area, that is the small surface ds. So here we'll start the first article, that is applications of Gauss's law. In that, the first one is electric field intensity due to uniformly charged spherical shell or hollow sphere. That we have to find the intensity of the electric field. Here we'll consider this hollow sphere or the spherical shell. It is the uniformly charged sphere. That's why this positive charge, it is uniformly distributed over here, and the radius of the sphere, it is equal to this capital R. So we have to find the electric field intensity over this. We'll see over this charged sphere. Let us consider this R is the radius of the sphere with the center O. This O is the, O is not drawn here. So this O is the center of this spherical sphere and R is this radius. This sigma is equal to charge density, and epsilon, that is epsilon 0k, it is the permittivity of the dielectric medium. Let the sphere is placed in the dielectric medium, that is the dielectric medium, it is equal to epsilon, that is epsilon 0k, and it is uniformly charged through the charge density, that is sigma. What I said, that a sphere which is having the center O and the radius R, it is placed in the dielectric medium of permittivity epsilon, and it is charged with the uniform charge density, that is sigma. Then the total charge on the sphere, that is on this sphere, the total charge, that is Q, it is given by charge density into 4 pi r square. Then as it is a sphere, that's why we have taken it is 4 pi r square, right? Then by the Gauss's theorem, the net flux through the closed surface. The Gauss's theorem, we have seen this, we have recalled this, that is phi is equal to Q upon epsilon 0. That is phi is equal to epsilon 0. This epsilon 0, epsilon is equal to epsilon 0, right? Here this k, that is the constant, it is equal to 1 for the air or the vacuum. We will take it as 1. So this phi is equal to Q upon epsilon 0. Now to find the intensity of the electric field intensity at the point P at a distance r from the center O. What we have to find here, see the figure, we have to find the electric field intensity on the sphere, that is, it is at some point P, suppose this is the point P, O, and it is at a distance of the small r. This distance is small r. I'll write here, this distance, it is equal to small r from the center, right? So we have to find the electric field intensity at this point. So let us consider this ds is the small surface, this small area around point P. This is the point P where we have to find the electric field intensity, and we have drawn we have imagined, physics is you have to imagine maximum things. So here this ds is the small surface area surrounding the point P, that is taken as the Gaussian surface. It is, I have mentioned here, it is the Gaussian surface. Each point on the Gaussian surface have the same electric field, right? Every point on this surface, this, we'll take this, it is having the same electric field and is radially directed outwards. What is the direction? It is like this. It is radially directed outwards. That's why these arrows are pointing in the outward direction. And the angle, that is the theta between the direction of the E and the normal to the sphere ds is 0. What I have said, that the theta between direction of E, this is the direction of E and the normal, that just to imagine that normal is like this. This angle between this E and normal to the surface ds, it is equal to 0. Thus this theta is equal to 0. That is cos of theta, we have this cos of theta, it is equal to 1. Then the next, therefore we can write E into ds, this E into ds, it is equal to E into ds cos of theta. We have considered the angle theta, so it is cos of theta. Here theta is taken as 0, right? This theta is 0, that is the angle between this electric field and the normal to the surface ds, that is the electric field and the normal to surface ds, it is taken as 0. So cos of 0, that is cos of theta, it will be 1. So we can write here, this equation becomes as this cos of theta, it is equal to 1. So this equation becomes E into dx. Therefore the flux through area ds, that is flux through the area ds, that is flux is, it is denoted by phi. It is ds, it is equal to E into ds, right? This phi, it is equal to E into ds. Therefore the total electric flux on the Gaussian surface, this total electric flux on this Gaussian surface, it is equal to phi, it is equal to this integration of E into ds. It is equal to this value we have taken here, it is E into ds. This E, it is uniform throughout the Gaussian surface, so we have taken it outside the integration and it is ds. So that's, this equation becomes phi is equal to E into 4 pi r square. This is equation number 2. Also by the Gauss's law we have phi is equal to q upon epsilon 0. We have seen here, right? This equation, E into ds. So by equation 2 and 3, what is equation 2 and 3? We can write, this is phi and this is also phi. So we can equate this equation q upon epsilon 0, it is equal to E into 4 pi r square, right? That means we can write E is equal to, this E is equal to q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into r square. This E is nothing but the electric field intensity at a point outside the shell, right? This is the shell, right? This is the shell, and we have considered the point P where we have to find the intensity of the electric field, right? So this intensity of electric field, we got the formula as Q is equal, E is equal to Q, that is the charge upon 4 pi epsilon 0 permittivity of free space into r square. That is the, it is r is nothing but a distance of that point P from the center of the spherical shell. This distance we have considered. That is where the point is exactly located from the center of the sphere. That is nothing but the, if we take the whole circular area, then it is nothing but the radius of that area sphere. So but here we have Q is equal to sigma into 4 pi r square. This is my equation number 1. This is our equation number 1. So put this value here, value of Q. If we put the value of Q, then we have this sigma 4 pi r square divided by this as it is. Cancel this common, that is same term, that 4 and pi. What is the remaining? E is equal to sigma into r square upon epsilon 0 into r square. This is also the alternative formula for the intensity of the electric field in terms of the this sigma, that is nothing but the charge density. This is the formula in terms of charge and it is the formula in terms of the charge density. So here, if the case 1, there are two cases. If the P lies on the surface of the charge sphere, what is the location? If the P lies on the surface of here, instead of this point, if this point P, it is on the surface of the charge sphere, if it is the position, then what will happen? Instead of this R and this R, it will be equal, right? So we have taken that condition, R is equal to, small r is equal to capital R. Put this value in this equation. What we have, E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0. Instead of the small r, this we have written here capital R square. That is, we have the sigma is equal to Q upon 4 pi R square. So this equation becomes as sigma upon epsilon 0. And the case 2 is what? If P lies inside the sphere, right? This, instead of this point, what we are considering in the case 2, the P lies here somewhere inside the sphere. What is there inside the sphere? The sphere is charged uniformly this outside. Inside the sphere there is no charge, right? That is, net charge inside the sphere, it is equal to 0. So we can say the charge density, that is sigma, it is equal to 0. If the sigma it is equal to 0, then this equation becomes as E is equal to what? The sigma is 0, so E is equal to 0. That means the intensity of the electric field inside the charge sphere, it is equal to 0, and on the surface of the sphere it is equal to sigma upon epsilon 0, right? And if the point is not exactly on the surface of the sphere, it is at some distance from the surface of the sphere, then this is the formula. So we have the three formulas. E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 R square. This is the formula when the point P, it is at some distance from the surface of the charge sphere, that is at the distance R from point O. The other formula is what? It is for the point, if the point P, it is on the surface of the charge sphere, that is this radius of the sphere, and this small r, what we have considered, that is the distance of point P from the center. If they are equal, then we have the formula as E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 R square. And what is the next? Next condition is what? The P is inside the sphere. If it is inside the sphere, then there is no charge. Net charge is 0 inside the sphere. And we have the formula as E is equal to 0. So these are the three formulas. You can copy this. I'll hold it. And this is the second page.